After a long debate with myself, I've come to a conclusion that I am, in fact, alive. Sketchbook number 7. Hello there, it's been a while. This is Sketchbook 7, aka my existential crisis and fangirling sketchbook. Also, you can't really see number 7, so it just looks like it says Sketchbook H. The cover, we have stickers. Some of them I made, some of them I got, some of them, I don't even know. Right off the bat, the sketchbook started horribly. It was very bad. It was very bad. I was in some sort of an art block, and I was just pressing myself to fulfill my expectations that I got during the last sketchbook. And so I was kind of like pressing myself to have this organization that I couldn't achieve the way it was in my previous sketchbook. So it only became better when I relaxed myself, and now I am pretty proud of the sketchbook. I really love this. I especially really love like the drawings on the back pages, like the last few pages. Starting off with a vent, not very good stuff. I went to Switzerland, and that's where I started the sketchbook. There's things here. We used to go to school normally before COVID. We all had this kind of thing where when somebody would draw something and everyone else would like it, we'd all just sort of draw it in our own art styles. So that one time we drew Metaton, and I completely messed up like the coloring of his outfit. E-girl Foxy. Unfinished stuff. Why is there like a zombie hand? This was also one of the times we all like drew the same thing. I don't know what happened with these hands. Also with this hand, I don't know what this is. Why? First of all, why is it even here? I thought it was my previous sketchbook. Okay. Hades and Persephone for like a school project I did. This page fell out when I launched my sketchbook across the room. I've done that a couple of times. Jesus Christ, this is where the fangirling starts. This is my best friend Sans stuff. I have this on my Instagram. You can, if you don't already, you can follow me on Instagram. This is my OC, Rosalinda. One thing I'm proud about in this sketchbook is that I actually started drawing my main characters more, so my Dragon's Heart characters. Dragon's Heart is that like main story of mine. We have, again, uninspired pages in here. Tea. Stuff. And then designs for some cat characters I had. Dragon's Heart OC. Dragon's Heart stuff, and this was quite a funny story. So I was playing Minecraft. I am obsessed with Minecraft currently, but this was like a while ago. I've been playing Minecraft. I've been kind of like in a Minecraft phase for like a year now. I was playing Minecraft, and in my survival world, I lived in a jungle, and I don't know what happened, but I guess the world kind of glitched, or I didn't place my bed correctly, and I just kept respawning in the jungle, and I could never find my house. And then I would always like finally find my house, die, respawn in the jungle, finally find my house, die, respawn in the jungle. And that one time I got so pissed, and it just started raining in Minecraft, and I just kind of like, drew myself pissed that it's raining. This was all during quarantine, I think. This was kind of when quarantine just started. So it was interesting. Oh, this was from the speed paint redraw thingy. I don't like this much now. There was, oh my, you don't have to see what's underneath. I said that this is my existential crisis and fangirling sketchbook, so there's a lot of stuff covered up. This was also from a speed paint, and now when I look at it, it's very bad. Alright, so quarantine, you see, quarantine day 28, I was kind of like writing down the days, I guess. And so quarantine day 28, I walk into the bathroom to take a bath, and we have these like kind of doors on the bathtub, and we always leave them open, and my sister was in the bathroom before me, and I enter the bathroom, and I see the doors are closed, which I do find kind of weird, but I'm like, okay, maybe she closed them by accident. And as I'm about to enter the bathtub, I open the doors and I find this on the wall. I'll never forgive her for that. I hate Jamie. Oh my god, you didn't have to see this. I just didn't realize it's so visible. This was for a contest, but I never sent it because I realized that the format was wrong. I have these two on my Instagram. I have this one on my Instagram too. It's random Song of Ice and Fire stuff. I just kind of wanted to flex with the fact that I read the book, so I drew Daenerys without hair. She has some hair. But Meet the Artist, also on my Instagram. I don't think this was ever in my Instagram, but it was a redraw of these old pictures I always show in my sketchbook tours because I literally redraw it in every sketchbook. It's Sans, but if he were a cat. And then we have Summer and Stiller. This one's also on my Instagram. This was also on my Instagram. And then we have things that I dreamt of this weird lady with red hair and a green dress. This is a redesign of my old fursona. It's interesting. She gets hair now. She isn't just bald. She has hair. Yeah, you see, she has hair. She has hair. This is not that old. This was a failed gouache attempt. I do not like gouache. I don't know how to use it. More Dragon's Heart designs because I was rewatching Dragon's Heart. If you don't know, Dragon's Heart is a series I make with LPS, but I also want to like make it into a book one day, I guess. And so I was kind of feeling like crying because I was rewatching the old episodes from 2017 and I just kind of drew the characters. Cats. And the paper is, no, not the paper, the pencil is very smudged. And there's more cats, just random doodles. This is also a redraw of an old thing, but it's really not that good, so I won't mind showing it. More Dragon's Heart stuff. Unfinished stuff. Whoops, Dragon's Heart spoilers. These pages are on my Instagram. They really aren't that good, but they're fine, I guess. This is also on my Instagram. Oh, this was when I read, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which I am actually using as, like, thing for, yeah, you see what I'm using to film my videos, and here's the book I'm talking about. So this is Lucy Gray. I'm not sure how people imagine her. This is kind of what I imagine her. Maybe my design has changed a little. I think she has a bit longer hair now. But that's pretty much it. This is also in my Instagram. Oh, this was when I was playing RL Craft. I love RL Craft so much. It was so good. It was so good. Though it kind of like crashes my computer now, so I can't play it at the moment, but it was so good. Concepts for Dragon's Heart. I ended up using most of these. No, I didn't. I'm lying. I ended up using this one and this one. But these ones are supposed to happen later. Dragon's Heart characters. And then more Dragon's Heart characters. This is very bad. I do not like this. Hunger Games characters. I wasn't really reading or rewatching anything. I just felt like redesigning them. And then more uninspired pages. Oh, I have like a translation of oh, here it is. No, I have like a Serbian translation of I Wanna Be Your Girlfriend by Girl in Red. There's more Lucy Gray with snakes, and there's a random bird behind her because, you know, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It's a I love that book. And there's Brienne. At that time, I finally reached a part where she appears, and I was... The amount of adrenaline I get from reading those books is insane. This is also on my Instagram. This one, guess what? This one it's also on my Instagram. Now when I look at it, it's really bad, it's really bad, and the designs have changed. Sansa, so I realized I never drew her before, and I just decided to draw her, and she looks a lot like the show version, but I just kind of do imagine her this way, and I did even before I watched the show. So yeah, I really like this drawing. I really like this drawing. She has a very long neck. And here I practice like anatomy and poses, and I really love these couple pages. I just took random references from Pinterest. And here are some cat drawings. This is when I started to improve my cat art. These ones are old, so they're bad. And these are just some concepts that I stuck in because I was too lazy to draw on these pages. And then here is the better cat art. It's where it gets better. It's where it becomes better. Yes, do not ask why this is a giant print of Sansa Stark. And then there's more stuff here. My friend drew this. I hope she opens an art account. Her art is amazing. She also drew this too. This is Josuke. I do not watch JoJo. She does. This is a Dragon's Heart character, Amara, Dragon Slayer. This is the first time I ever drew her, and I love her. She's one of my favorite characters. She's so fun. I just stuck a cat over this. Stuff. I really love this one. I took the outfit off Pinterest, of course. I love this one. I love this one so much. Oh, this, I never finished this, but I thought this was a very dramatic scene. From the end of the second book. I thought it was very fun. Not fun, it wasn't fun at all. I thought it was very dramatic and it was fun to draw, but I never finished it because I suck at lighting, and this paper sucks for watercolors. There's more Sansa Stark prints. I don't know, I don't remember why we printed that, and then I just used the papers for drawing cats. And then there's Jurassic World tissues. My grandma bought them for some reason. God, this is so sour and weird. I want to make this cinematic with the Stark children's dire wolves. I never did, but it got me to practice wolf anatomy, so I kind of learned to draw wolves back then. This is my self-insert. And then there's, this is old. And there's more Amara. And then there's this character. And I ate another one of those peanuts, god damn it. I can't tell whether they're awful or good. I invented a little, thing. I invented, an alphabet of mine. And this is just the text of, like, the Skyrim song. I forgot. Dragonborn comes. Is that what the song is called? And then there's more Amara, because Amara is the only character I can draw when I'm in an art block. Also, this sword right here, I made that before, let me show you. So I bought this gigantic book, which basically has, like, the history of Westeros, and I think, Aces, too. Basically the history of the entire world of the Song of Ice and Fire, in it, and, so, after I made the sword, I realized there's another sword that looks the same, and I am very pissed. I can't find it now. This is taking way too long. I'll just put a picture in here. So that's what the sword looks like. And this looks almost exactly the same, except it has a heart in here instead of just a random crystal. There's more Amara. I drew this all at like 2 a.m. There's stuff. There's a cat comic that I put on Instagram, only the first page. I never uploaded the rest. There's Rosalinda, and there's Summer, and there's Stellar, and this is the first time I drew Stellar. There's Math. And there's Stellar. There's Stellar. I love her, and I love Summer too. I love them. Oh, there's this. This was when I made the designs and concepts for this contest that I have here. It was an art contest, and I actually won second place, and I won a drawing tablet on it. This is a redraw of a really, really old thing. Also redraws of stuff. These are also like tiny redraws, but like they aren't finished, they aren't actually redraws, so I never post them anywhere, because like the original drawing is probably like colored and big and stuff, and I just do like a tiny redraw just to see how much my style has changed. I finally drew Eddard Stark. I finally drew him, and I'm gonna start crying now. Every time I think of him, I want to start crying. I finally drew. I could never draw. I don't know what's wrong with the nose, but like every time I try drawing him, it always turns out so bad, and I could never draw him. And I finally did, and I'm gonna start crying for real. My mom just barged into the room as I was fake crying. I'm actually not fake crying. I'm actually like tearing up. We have the Tully Stark side of the family design. There's Rob, there's Catelyn, there's Bran, who also looks kind of like his series version, but I swear it's not because of that. I just imagine them that way. There's Sansa, and there's Rickon, is that how you say it? I have no idea. And I was supposed to draw the Starks here, but this was the end of the sketchbook. And then these are the covered up doodles. Actually, I think there was like only one, but I do not expect me to ever reveal this to you. And then there's Drogo. That's it. That's the entirety of the 7th sketchbook. This was actually super tiring, so I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. It would mean a lot, actually. I'm trying to get this channel to grow so that I could actually make some animations, and I would actually have motivation to make them because I would know that people are watching. So if you like this video, please subscribe. And I'm just kidding. If you want to, you can subscribe. If you don't want to, you can just leave a dislike if you don't like the video. Do whatever you want. This is the internet. You're free to do whatever. Okay, you're not free to do whatever you want. Goodbye.